So when I walked, I could stop almost immediately to stop my momentum. And then after jogging, I had to stop at cone 2, which was roughly 26 feet from my starting point. So I had to stop about 4 feet ahead of where I needed to stop. And then when I sprinted, I had to go from the 4th cone, maybe just in front of the 4th cone, which is equivalent to 22, 23 feet in order for me to stop at the finish point. Now, the difference is, again, I had more velocity when I ran as opposed to when I walked. So I had to apply more force in order to stop or slow my momentum. All right, so after using the medicine ball, doing the same drills, it did require me to stop a little bit earlier, walking, jogging, and sprinting respectively. This is obviously due because there's 14 pounds of mass added to me. So again, that's creating more momentum when you look at momentum, which is mass times velocity. So with more mass, it's going to take me longer to get going, but it's also going to take me a little bit longer to slow down. So that would be the reason why it would take me around cone 1 when I'm walking to stop, which is around 28 feet from where I started, so 2 feet to stop. When I jogged, I had to stop around in between cones 2 and 3, which is between 24 and 25 feet. And then when I was sprinting, I had to stop before cone 4, which was probably inside of 22 feet. So that's giving me 8 to 9 feet that I had to start slowing down in order to stop. All right, so in terms of baseball, something that we do for base running is we work on running through first base as fast as possible, but once we hit the bag, we try and stop our momentum as quickly as possible as well. In case of overthrows, we need to be ready to advance to second base, so we have to be closer to the bag to create a shorter distance to second base. So when we are running through the bag, in order to stop sooner, we have to apply a lot more force into the ground to stop our momentum, as opposed to just kind of coasting out past first base. We're not applying as much force, so therefore we're going to get further and further away from first base, and in relationship we will also get further away from second base because we are increasing the distance. Another thing that it kind of goes into acceleration, but I think it's kind of the opposite rules apply. So if it's a muddy day, when I take off through first base and I have no clay that's on my cleats, I will have greater momentum because I don't have as much mass. Whereas on a muddy day, a lot of clay will be underneath my cleats and it'll get stuck to my shoes. So I am adding mass, and it's going to make me have less momentum because I can't run as quickly with that added mass.